Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome to Oak Island CC Tour version here on the PGA Tour 2K21. Once again, it's great to play a themed course, especially if you are a fan of Oak Island. So let's take a look at the course settings. Everything is default, fairways are soft, greens are soft, green speed is medium. We will be playing from pin set number 1. We do have 3 tee options. We are going to be playing from the black tees, which are playing 7,601 yards. Now, this course was designed by Indy Flyer. I am currently on Season 8, Episode 3 of The Curse of Oak Island. Fantastic program. If you've not ever come across it, I highly recommend it to you. So let's see what this course is all about. I do know it does have references to the Curse of Oak Island program and the island itself. But really nice looking opening tee shot. Water in play on the left, but with that 7 mile per hour wind, I'm just going to set this down the left hand side and hopefully the wind will take us over to the right. I'm sure now most of you do know my last, 8-9 rounds. My swing line, my swing tempo has been very inconsistent. That wind hardly moved me, so I do believe this tree on the left hand side could well be in play now. It is, so it's a very well placed strategical hazard. So we're going to have to try and draw this round here with a 4 hybrid. Just try and bounce this up to the green. And hopefully we do get a favourable outcome. It's a beautiful swing line, by the way, and this is tracking well. It should kick up onto the dance floor for us, and that is a fantastic opening approach shot, and that should give us a look at birdie. Green speeds are 144, very little break there in that green, horrible putt line, but we do convert our first birdie of the round on hole number 1, and we move on to hole number 2 at 2 under par. Really cool par 3 here. Like I say, keep your eyes peeled for references to the island and the TV program itself. I am aware of a few. Hopefully I do not miss any. So just taking this hybrid, and it should kick up favourably for us. Doesn't have the legs to get up towards the pin. Really happy with how my swing timing and swing line has been these first 2 holes. And we do have a look at birdie. 12 feet out. Like I say, green speeds are 144. I do struggle on the slower greens, but this is certainly going to turn from right to left. We read that to perfection, and we do kick things off with back-to-back birdies and move to 2 under par. So hole number 3, first of the par 5s. Slight dogleg left here. But this is a very nicely designed course here. Very pleasant on the eye. But I really do love these kind of themed courses about programs or anything that interests you. But the Curse of Oak Island certainly does interest me. I think it's a fantastic TV series. Could probably call it a documentary. A lot of people think it's a load of nonsense and make-believe. But going from my own research and watching a program, this should certainly kick up onto the green. Really happy with my swing timing and swing line these first few opening holes. So we do have a look at eagle here, 36 feet. The greens are very quiet from these first 3 holes, but hopefully I've underhit that. Didn't give it enough welly to get it up towards the pin. It was on a good line too. But like I say, I'm not a huge fan of the slower greens. But we do pick up the birdie. Great start, 3 consecutive birdies. And we move on to hole number 4. But I think the evidence is really overwhelming to suggest there's definitely something there. The island does keep throwing up evidence and findings that certainly hint to there being a treasure trove down there. 6 people have died trying to find. There's a fast. It should kick right though. No, we are going to be playing from the light rough. Like I say, 6 people have died, and going by legend, 7 people need to die before the treasure can be found. So I think we can really get this dialed in here with the wind. This lob wedge is made for it. Looking to sit this down as quickly as possible. Coming out of this light rough. We have applied backspin. We do get it perfect. Pushed it slightly left, which is going to work in our favour. It should bounce and then sit down almost immediately, which it does. And we are getting dialed into some of these pins. Course is a bit dark, but I would imagine the island itself is quite dark and shaded by all the trees and the gorse. So 4 under through 4. Great start here, and we do move on to hole number 5. Like I say, it's another new designer we are showcasing on the channel. And early impressions, the course is good, very playable. Oh, there's a red fast. Looks like we may have enough fairway to work with. But guys, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. I do really appreciate it. Like I say, the channel will continue to improve. Try my best to get a PlayStation 5. So going to take driver off the deck here and try and chase this down the fairway. And hopefully it's got enough legs to kick up onto the dance floor. Oh, there's a horrible swing line. And a huge red fast. And with that, we are going to find the bunker over on the left-hand side.
This one's your third.
I would suggest that some of the course has been auto-generated. Like I say, not all these designers have time to put a lot of time and effort into the courses. That's come up way short. I really expected that to get up towards the flag in the hole a lot more than what it did. So an 11-foot putt, just going outside left here. It should turn. Oh, early. It didn't seem to turn at all. Could argue that I played it too firm. But looking back at it, plenty of movement in it. I'm surprised that didn't turn. So a misread putt. Disappointed not to pick up the birdie there. Once again, my putting's going to come back and haunt me. Tough tee shot here. Tight fairway. Taking us down the left-hand side. Wind should bring us back over. And that is going to be in prime location for our approach shot into the 6th green. But really keeping my eyes peeled in case I do miss any references to the Curse of Oak Island. Try to get this landing short of the pin and let it kick up towards the flagstick. Should turn left here. Has it got the legs to get up? That is a fantastic approach shot. Yardage was bang on there. And that is going to leave us with an 8-foot putt. But like I said a few holes previously, the greens are very quiet. I would like to see a little bit more challenge on the greens. But let's remember, some of these courses are designed just to have fun. Go and enjoy it. I'm certainly enjoying my time out here in the course. Like I say, I'm holding every gaze in anticipation for a landmark or reference to the island and the show itself. I am aware of a few which the designer did inform me about on Reddit. But really swinging well for the majority of this round so far. Few fast, few pushes left, but apart from that, really happy with my consistency in this round. So I think this 4 hybrid could comfortably kick up from the fairway. This is a long par 4. But the course itself is set in a beautiful environment. Very calm and relaxing round this actually. That should kick up onto the green comfortably. Has it got the legs to get up close to the flagstick? I don't think it has. But it's tracking very nicely. We do have a 16-foot putt. Now this is better here in the greens. There's a little bit more movement. I've got to think a little bit more about the read here. Go on, turn, turn, turn. Oh, just missed that on the left edge. But we should pick up tap in par, which we do. And we are going to remain at 5 under par. So let's move on to hole number 8. This is a par 4. Once again, wind's going to take us to the left. Slight dogleg left here. Just going to apply a tiny touch of draw. Try and hug this left-hand side of the fairway just to counteract the wind. Oh, there's a fast. I think we could well find the rough. Oh my goodness. Spectator didn't even flinch there. Hard as nails. So the light rough is not punishing at all. Hopefully we do avoid the heavy rough. Just going to try and chase this 7-iron out of the light rough, up onto the dance floor. Once again, not the best of swing lines or swing timing, but the green should kick right here. We do get a favourable bounce, and that is going to give us a good look at birdie from 11 feet.
Could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this.
Should turn from left to right. The weight's good. Oh, and so was the read. It just drops in the side door, and we do pick up our 6th birdie, and we move on to the final hole of the front 9, which is a par 5. But some of these holes are really, really well done. If you are a huge fan of the series, it's definitely a course you want to check out. And even if you're not a fan of it, it's a very enjoyable course so far. Fantastic tee shot. We should be able to reach this with a 3 wood, I would imagine, now with that 305-yard drive. 265 yards. No need to take driver off the deck here. Just try to chase this 3 wood, setting it down the right-hand side. The wind should bring us back to the left. We should kick onto the green, but it will leave us a long putt. It's tracking nicely. Has it got the legs to kick up onto the dance floor? It does, but it's going to be a long putt, 52 feet out. Once again, very quiet greens. I would like to see a little bit more variation in the green breaks. That's in, by the way. It does drop with pace as well. And we do pick up our first eagle of the round, and with that move to 8 under. And that is a very good front 9. I do think it's fine having 1 or 2, maybe 3 holes where there's very little movement, especially if it's a tough hole, tough approach shots. But for me, the greens are just a little bit too quiet. I would like to see more variation and aggressive beads, especially with it being the tour version. Does this have the legs to get up? Oh, don't hit the wooden surround. We just avoid the retaining wooden plank there and this elevated green. And let's see if we can splash this close. I certainly felt that club had enough carry to get up there. It's a good splash shot. Go on. We've played it well, and we are going to get the up and down for par. I'm not sure how new the designer is to the designer. Certainly wouldn't say it's his first course. There is a few rookie errors here as well, which you would expect. For the most of this, it really is a nice looking course. It plays very, very well. Like I say, I'm waiting anticipation for the references to the show and the island itself. 7-iron, just de-lofting this, hoping the wind turns us and try and land this at the front of the green. Oh, it's a slight slow, so we are going to be more to the right of the green than I wanted to, but it is going to kick up. It's a really nice outcome there despite the slight slow. If we hit the perfect there, we would have been all over that. So we do have a 10-foot putt. Once again, not a lot of movement in this. Very quiet break, just going outside right edge, and it does turn beautifully into the heart of the cup, and we pick up another birdie and move to 9 under par. So hole number 12, Quite a short par 4, but hazards in play here. Bunker right, slight dogleg left. I'm just really going to try and fade this round. Try and take it up over the top of the left-hand side of this bunker with a bit of turn on it. It's turning beautifully. We are carrying the bunker, and that is a fantastic drive, and it should set us up with a very good line of sight into this green.
We're about 115 yards away.
£7 mph wind, pitching wedge, de-lofted. Should be perfect here, you know. We do get the perfect. Slight pull left though. Need this to stay up. It's coming down a little bit quick. Just coming up a little bit short there. Be about a 10-foot putt for birdie. 9 feet.
10 under par.
A little bit of movement right to left. I've missed that. Now here's me saying that the greens are easy, but it just shows how bad my putting is on occasions. It's 2 birdie putts that we have missed. 2 really easy birdie putts that we should be converting. But like I say, putting isn't my strongest part in this game. I don't get down and count the beads. I just play for feel. And we do move on to the 13th hole. 8 mph wind. But like I say, very pleasant, enjoyable round here. Really enjoying my time out in the course. There's a slow, and that is going to punish us. We will be in the bunker. It certainly resembles Oak Island by the shape and the layout of it. Hopefully on the next hole we will start to see the real resemblances to the island itself and the show. I was hoping for that to run up onto the dance floor. So we are going to have a splash shot for birdie here. Let's see if we can get this close. Or one better. Splash it in. Really going to attack the pin here. Or try to. It's got a chance, you know. Go on, get in. Oh, it just skips over it. But it should leave us a 3 to 4 foot putt for the par save. 5 foot.
So good.
And we do pick up the par after a poor tee shot, and we remain at 9 under. Now, to my knowledge, this is where we really start to see the references to the show itself. So the 14th green here, beautiful looking green itself, beautiful looking hole, but this should be the triangle swamp. We'll zoom out. There you go. Fantastic reference, really cool. And I think behind this tee box, if I am correct, is the rock pile where they found the treasure. So let's take a quick look at that. I do apologise for my poor use of the cameras, but on console, guys, as you know, we don't have the drone cam or anything like that. But there we go. There's the rock pile. We did find some treasure there. So let's see if we can get close to this pin. 126 yards, down 21 feet. This really is a nice hole, by the way. Got a 7 mph wind in our face. I think we're just going to have to de-loft this pitching wedge a touch. Wind should take us round as well as hold us up. And let's see if we can get dialed in to this pin. Oh, that's a huge slow. I knew as soon as I started swinging forward there, I should have took my thumb off that. We're fortunate to hit the green there. On another day, that could have found the marsh or the swamp. But we do have a splash shot. I think we are going to be hindered by this bush. Once again, just going to attack this with a lob wedge. See if we can get it close and walk away with a par save. Slight fast, so it's going to take us left, but yardage was good, and that is going to leave us a tap-in par putt, which we do convert, so we're going to stay at 9 under par. We should be 10, 11 under. Disappointed with the birdie putts, but this is all about showcasing the course as we do move on to the 15th hole, and to my knowledge, a third of the way down the fairway. we should see the money pit. There it is there. And it's very well done. Such a cool reference to the island and the show itself. And off there in the distance we do have the Smith's Cove Memorial Lighthouse. But this is such a cool hole. I think we can just about hit a lofted up driver here. We get a slight fast and once again a pull left, but it should be perfect. It should sit down fairly quickly on these soft fairways. But really enjoying this course. Like I say, some of the sculpting and planting could be done better. But it's a very enjoyable and extremely playable course. About a TV program, an island that does fascinate me. So try to dial in this 9. Oh, there's a red slow. I didn't feel as if I swung slow there. And that is going to come up short right.
Well, better luck next time. Okay, third shot.
So 17 yards out. Just going to use the Sam Wedge splash shot here due to us finding the heavy rough. This has got a chance of going in, you know. Oh, and we do manage to splash it in from the rough. And with that, we pick up the birdie and move to 10 under par. Like I say, if you are a fan of the program, or you show a keen interest in the island and the island's history, certainly go and check this course out. And if you just want a fun, enjoyable course to play, even if you've got no idea about the Curse of Oak Island, this course will certainly keep you entertained for all 18 holes. So there is another fast. We could be in trouble here. It does look like it's going to kick right, however. It does kick right. We are going to hold up in the light rough. That could have been worse.
Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not
I think we can just about reach front edge of the green here with this fitty wood. Light rough is very forgiving. Got away with one there. Members bounce. There's the perfect. Oh no, I think this is going to kick hard left. So that green has been well defended with a false front.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
It's like a Pete Dye false front here, protecting this 16th green. So let's see if we can splash this in for eagle. There's a slope. Yardage was once again going to be very good, so we should have a tap-in birdie putt. And that should take us to 11 under par here. Little 3-footer, which we do convert. And we are going to move on to the 17th, which is a par 3. I've really enjoyed the par 3s in this course. Plenty variation in them. Plenty variation in the entire course, to be honest. So just going to fully apply backspin here. And hopefully this wind does take us round. It's a good strike. Oh, it's going to be long, by the way.
A little bit long, possibly.
It's not going to sit down anytime soon. Just caught that slope. Really misjudged the yardage there. And that's left us with a 24-foot putt. This one is turning hard left to right. That's on a good line, you know. Has it got the legs to turn? Oh, just didn't turn as much as I expected to. The last 3 to 4 feet. This is actually a missable putt from 6 feet here. Got to take my time with this. I've missed it. Wow. So once again, my putting really letting me down. Disappointed to pick up bogey there. 2 birdie opportunities that we should have converted, and we've missed a 6-foot putt for par. As we do move on to the final hole, short par 4. Dogleg left. Just going to allow this wind to take us round. There's a fast, but that shouldn't hinder us too much. Plenty of fairway to work with. But such a cool course, guys. Like I say, my only main criticism or advice to the designer, constructive criticism, is the greens are a bit flat, a bit repetitive. Even though I've missed a few easy putts, but I'm not the best of putters. We should be able to get this dialed in. For it being a tour course, it plays very easily. I would like to see a little bit more challenge to the course. should be dialed in
Come on,
here.
sit for us,
This
ball.
should sit down, hopefully spin back a bit. That ball took a flyer right off the bat there.
See
Didn't
how
expect
we do
to
with this 13
flight
foot
that
putt.
so far past the pin, but we do have a 13-foot putt. Let's see if we can finish with a birdie after the disappointment of picking up bogey in the previous hole. Should turn.
Oh, it's getting there.
It does turn, and we do manage to finish with a birdie, so that is a 61-11 under par, but such an enjoyable course. Like I say, guys, get out there and play it. I'm sure you will enjoy it, but if you did enjoy today's video, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will leave you with my round stats. But until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.